Fans, welcome to the Blue Cross Arena for this special occasion as the Rochester Americans host the Syracuse Crunch for tonight's Hall of Fame induction. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome tonight's Master of Ceremonies, Amerks Hall of Famer, Don Stevens.
Good evening, Amerks fans, and welcome to the 2020 Rochester Americans Hall of Fame night as we induct one new member into this exclusive club. 34 years ago, the Amerks Hall of Fame was created to honor the players, coaches, and key contributors who helped shape this storied franchise since its inception in 1956. Tonight, we continue in that tradition as we induct into the Hall of Fame a former team captain who evolved into one of the most prolific scorers in the history of the franchise. Forward Domenic PITTIS becomes the 65th member of this prestigious group. Please direct your attention to the video board for a look back at the Hall of Fame career of Domenic PITTIS.
Domenic PITTIS quickly evolved into one of the franchise's most prolific scorers during his 3 seasons in Rochester, reaching the 20-goal mark twice and recording at least 65 points in all 3 seasons. In 204 career games, he produced 246 points, putting him in the top 20 forwards all-time in franchise history and 17th all-time with 171 assists. He also added 70 points in 57 postseason appearances, while leading the Amerks to the playoffs in each of his 3 seasons, including back-to-back trips to the Calder Cup Finals in 1999 and 2000. PITTIS joined the Amerks for the 1998-99 campaign and put together the best season of his 19-year pro career. In 76 games with the Amerks, he had an AHL best 104 points with 38 goals and 66 assists, winning the John B. Sullenberger Trophy as the league's top point getter during the regular season, while helping the Amerks to a franchise record 52 wins. PITTIS became just the 6th different player in team history to earn the honor. It was also the last 100-point performance by an Amerk in recent years. That same season, PITTIS accomplished the rarest of feats as he appeared in 2 games on the same day. On March 28, 1999, PITTIS helped the Buffalo Sabres to a 4-3 overtime win over the Pittsburgh Penguins, then returned to Rochester the same day in time to notch 2 assists in a 3-2 loss to Cincinnati. Since then, no other Amerks player has done the same. Even though he was injured for the first 22 games of the following season, PITTIS didn't lose his scoring touch, finishing the year leading the Amerks with 48 assists and 65 points while guiding Rochester back to the Calder Cup Finals. He capped the season with a memorable postseason, scoring 4 goals and tying an AHL record with 26 assists. PITTIS returned to Rochester in 2003 and 4 for what would be his final stint with the Amerks, and he picked up right where he left off, averaging more than a point per game, leading the team in assists with 57 and points with 77, ranking him 2nd in goals while also serving as team captain. The Amerks returned to the postseason for the 3rd time under PITTIS, who added 19 points in 16 games as Rochester advanced to the Western Conference Finals. PITTIS departed the organization the following year, ending his tenure in Rochester as the franchise's all-time leader in playoff assists with 54, 2nd in points with 70, 6th in games played with 57, and 7th in goals with 16.
Hey Dom, just want to pass along my congratulations on the Hall of Fame. You're a great competitor, highly skilled player, taught us a lot when we came into Rochester about intensity and being prepared, and taught me a lot about supplements. In all seriousness, it was an honor to play with you, and I had a great time getting to know Kim, and best wishes in the future, bud.
Hey Dom, just want to say congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame. I can't think of a more deserving person. Your dedication on and off the ice was always contagious. As a young player coming in, to be able to have you mentor me and see the work you put in, day out, and how you took care of yourself, it really helped me along my path, so I thank you. And have fun, enjoy the night.
Hey Dom, welcome to the club. Congratulations on the Amerks Hall of Fame. It was amazing playing with you. That year in Rochester was one of the most special years that I have played in all of my hockey. You led the league in points, but somehow you and I should have at least won the MVP that year or be co-winner, but they gave it to Randy Robitaille. I think we got taken on that one. But anyway, you know, your work ethic, your leadership, those were all great qualities that made our team better. We were terrible the year before you came, and then the years that you came to Rochester, back-to-back Calder Cup finals, and all your individual success. So I think there was a reason for that. It was because you were part of that team. You showed us the way, and you made us better in the locker room. So enjoy your night, and again, congrats.
Hi Dom, congratulations on being inducted into the Amerks Hall of Fame. Well done. It just shows your perseverance and your dedication to hockey, and I couldn't think of a harder worker, more skilled guy, and a better role model to teach the young guys in Stockton on how to be a good pro. So congratulations again. Enjoy the day, enjoy it with friends and family, and welcome to the club.
Dom, congratulations on this very well-deserved honor. It's going to be great having you in the Hall of Fame. You know, look back at those years that you were here, and it was so much fun watching you pile up the numbers, and you're always amongst the league leaders in most categories. And of course, you carried the team through the playoffs, and just a tremendous person on the ice. But I think probably more than that, I remember you being a good friend off the ice. We've missed you over the years, and it's sure going to be great to see you again. So congratulations on becoming a member of the Hall of Fame.
Hi Dom, it's Doug HOUDA. I just want to congratulate you on being inducted into the Rochester Hockey Hall of Fame. It was a pleasure to play with you and to play against you. One thing that made you so hard to play against was your drive, and that's exactly what's got you into the Hockey Hall of Fame. So congratulations from the HOUDA family.
Dominic, congratulations being inducted into the Amerks Hall of Fame. Very well deserving. You had a great career here. I think you took us to the finals twice and then a conference finals the other year. Great playoff performer. Very well deserved. Welcome and congratulations, and enjoy your night.
Dom, Jason Botterill of the Buffalo Sabres here. I just wanted to congratulate you on your induction into the Amerks Hall of Fame. A well-deserved honor. You were such a talented player on the ice, so creative from an offensive standpoint, and an even better teammate off the ice, always involving yourself in the community. You represented the Rochester Americans with class. Congrats, Dom, and I hope you enjoy your evening.
Dom, congratulations on your Hall of Fame induction. You always led the way with your work ethic on and off the ice. I will always remember how you played your best hockey for the Rochester Americans at playoff time. Fun to watch, fun to be a teammate of yours for a couple years. Wish you and the family all the best.
Dom, just a heartfelt congratulations on your induction into the Rochester Americans Hockey Hall of Fame. It's well deserved. During our Calder Cup final runs in '99 and 2000, you're a cornerstone piece, engineering the power play, but also a 200-foot guy, an honest player, and not surprised you had success after leaving Rochester in the NHL, in Europe, and now coaching. Congratulations again, and well deserved.
Hi, this is Cale McLean, head coach of the Stockton Heat, and I just want to pass along huge congratulations from our whole organization, including the Calgary Flames, to Dom for what an excellent job he did in Rochester. To be voted into the Hall of Fame in such a storied franchise is a huge accomplishment, and we're all very proud of you.
Domenic Pittis dominated both the regular season and the playoffs, worthy of Hall of Fame honors.
Joining our Hall of Fame inductee tonight are Dom's wife, Kim, 3 daughters, Sophia, Stella, and Sarah. And also joining us from Calgary, Alberta, are his parents, Gino and Janet. Welcome to all. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rochester, our newest member of the Amerks Hall of Fame, Domenic Pittis. Domenic is being presented with the Hall of Fame Crystal, on behalf of the Rochester Americans and welcome Amerks AHL Hall of Famer Jody Gage to make this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, DOMENIC PITTIS.
Thank you. It is such an honor and privilege to be able to be inducted into the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame. Okay, sorry. When Jody called me this summer, right away I started thinking about what it meant and why was it so special, my time here in Rochester. Right away I started to think about how much gratitude I had to both the Buffalo Sabres and the Rochester Americans for giving me the opportunity and signing me as an unrestricted free agent at 24 years old. I was so envious coming in here as on a visiting team and just see the passion in which the fans had and the atmosphere in the building and just the way the team played. And you know what? When I got my chance to play, I was not disappointed. I was fortunate to be a part of some great Amerks teams, and there were some great people that were involved in those teams. I'd like to take a moment now to mention some of those. Dave Williams, you never let me have an excuse. I was picky with my sticks and my gloves and everything else, but I always knew when I went out there I just had to worry about hockey. Thank you so much for your patience. I know I was a pain in the butt. Kent Snacky Wiseback, thank you so much for the day-to-day. Whether it was a stretch before or after practice, or if it was a treatment that I needed for an injury, or just someone to shoot the breeze, you had the time for me. I'm not sure exactly how you did it, because there was one of you and there was 20-something of us. But through your dedication and hard work, you're able to pull it together. Thanks so much, Snack. Some of the players, Craig Fisher. One of my first days in Rochester, he had come up to me and said, "Hey, I want you to be my centerman." And now, Craig was a guy that had 70-some goals a couple years prior and was a guy I really, really respected. So to be able to get that vote of confidence from a veteran guy was huge for me. And to be able to watch him day in and day out just apply his craft and the work that he put in before and after, and that it wasn't a fluke that he had scored all those goals, was huge in my career. To Randy Cunningworth, Mike Hurlbutt, Doug HOUDA, Scott Nickel, Chris Taylor, and Jason Botterill, you guys were great leaders on and off the ice and great players, but the thing that stood out to me was just how you treated everybody. Whether it was the ushers or the linesman or whoever it was, you treated everybody with respect. And you can't help but think that a young Jason Pominville or Brian Campbell would have had the best example of a veteran guy, and I know you were that for me. To my coaches, Brian McCutcheon, John Cristiano, Randy Cunningworth, and Doug HOUDA, thank you so much for the way that you coached us. It was absolutely felt like we had some say in what was going on. We were a team. It wasn't you against us, or we were all in it together. And I really think you were ahead of your time when it came to the way you communicated with the players. Thank you so much for the opportunities that you gave me, for the ice time and the players that you played me with, and the trust that you put in me. Thank you. Special thanks to Jody Gage, Don Stevens, Kevin Aklubja, my agent Steve Bartlett, for just the support you've given me all the years and your friendship to this day. I'd like to thank my parents, Gino and Janet, for making the trek here from Calgary. You guys supported me and sacrificed. You guys supported and sacrificed so much to get me to play at a high level. The hard work and passion that you've given me has enabled me to make a career out of this. Thank you. To my wife, Kim, thank you for embracing the uncertainty of this life in hockey. We started our journey together here 16 years ago in Rochester, and it's so special that we can share that with Sophia, Stella, and Sarah here tonight. And lastly, to the fans of Rochester, thank you so much for your passion and your support that you've showed me and my teammates over my time here. It is anything but minor league, and it's always be something that I'll never forget. Thank you.
Well done, pal. Very good. Excellent. The 65th member of the Amerks Hall of Fame, Domenic Pittis.